Chihuahuas Wiffleball is back for the 2026 season, facing off against the Yard Goats in their first season as a franchise in the HRL. T-Frid making his 2026 debut this week, bases loaded in the first inning. It's a liner out to left field, which scores Nickname for a sack. Very next batter, Nickname, looking to continue his hot start to the season. It's a 3-run drive out to right field, gets just inside of that right field foul pole to put the Chihuahuas up 4-0 early. GG's. TC found his groove early in this game as he introduced the Yard Goats to one of the premier pitchers in the HRL. After a 1-2-3 first inning for the Chihuahuas, Nickname back up in the top of the second. It's a solo drive this time over the right field fence, off the hands, but still gets out for a 5-0 Chihuahuas lead. Hunter, who obviously doesn't have a nickname yet, did start to settle in after that, though. He gets Merce looking there and shut the Chihuahuas down for the majority of the game after that. TC still has a perfect game going. Now in the third inning, ignore the inning counter on the scoreboard, that's wrong. But he walks Nick here, giving up that perfect game. No hitter still intact though, as he gets TJ looking to end the inning. As I mentioned earlier, after those first couple innings, Hunter really locked in as he gets Merce to chase an outside slider here. TC gets one right back, says whatever you can do, I can do better. He does it again to Germ. The Nickname gets embarrassed. Pitcher's really locked in the middle innings of this game. Going into the fourth, TC still had his no-hitter, but that gets ended right here as he gives up a hit to TJ, but bounces right back to strike out Hunter to end the inning. Live listening to Merce here.
God, what am I doing out there, dude? I just want to hit the fucking...
Be patient though.
No, I don't want to walk.
Hear that, HRL? The Walk King doesn't want to walk. Comes through with a base hit there. A couple batters later, Merce back up. It's another one right down the line that'll score 2 to put the Dogs up 7-0.
Here go Joker Rip.
Still that same inning, T-Frid up with 2 guys on. It's a liner right up the middle, and that'll score Merce and TC from first. And that put the Dogs up 10-0. Again, the scoreboard is off, so pay no attention to that. Next game is better. Hunter locks back in at the expense of Nickname again as he goes down looking to end the inning. So bottom of the 5th now, the Yard Goats trying to play their first full game as a franchise. Germ hits one right back up the middle to get on the first.
Get going, Matt!
Little confusion here as they thought this might be a dud, but the ball rolled out of the dud zone, making that an out. Nick lines one to left field, advancing Germ to second, and is up to TJ with 2 outs. Line drive back up the middle, relay can't get there, and the Yard Goats, maybe a moral victory, play a full game, but would end up losing by 10. But in 6, 11-1. Start of game 2, Chihuahuas down early. GoPro wasn't recording the first run, but Matt hits a bloop single over the right field line, scoring his guy from third. So Chihuahuas down 2 for the first time this season, trailing. Not for long though. Nickname hits his second grand slam of the season. League leader in RBIs at 26. Later that same inning, 2 guys on. Nickname rips a single to right field, which will score Merce from second. TC is held up at third. Very next batter, Merce, runners on the corners, rips one down the left field line. TC strolls in from third to give the Chihuahuas a 6-2 lead going into the second inning. In the second inning, Merce really locked in on the mound, gets back to his 2025. However, Germ, however they're pronouncing it, hits one down the right field line, hustles into second. A little bit of a debate here if he got to second or not. This replay really doesn't show much. You can't see the base behind the bucket. There's a consensus that everybody thinks his foot was on the bag before the ball hit him. So nice double. Yard Goats couldn't take advantage, however. It's bottom of the second now. Runners on first and second for nickname. Hits one to right field, off the right fielder's hands and in between his legs on the throw. So both runs score and nickname advances to second. Then after a few walks here in the bottom of the fourth, nickname. Third grand slam of the year. This one a walk-off to put the Dogs up 15-2 and instill the 10-run rule, ending the game. Chihuahuas winning 15-2.